You got grown folks on your case, but we gonna teach you how to end that. Say you got in a situation you don't want your moms or pops knowing about it. You always gotta know how to get out of sticky situations. Or you can hit them with the...
That'll also get the act out of you too, though.
That's only in your household, Jake.
Shut the up, Papa, if I roast your fat ass.
Real talk though, parents will try to trick you by asking you the same question 1,000 different times.
That's because they want you to slip and say something different because you're distracted.
You gotta keep your guard up.
Ain't nothing wrong keeping a little money in your pocket either. Never know when you gotta pay somebody to keep quiet. What?
The Chi Season 4, your boy Kevin has been through a lot. Now, sometimes it's always good to go back to see exactly how everything started. It's crazy to see how all these guys have grown up. And in Season 4, things are about to get very serious with police, politics, protests. It's about to get crazy, man. So I want you guys to stay tuned. We will be talking about the Chi Season 4, Kevin, what to expect.
Decide we will always be here for you.
Here for what?
I'm pregnant.
That crazy man's baby? You're not keeping it, right?
Kevin, that's enough.
You can't.
It's not your decision.
So what y'all about to get into?
I already know what Kev about to do.
Bro, shut up.
Nah, but tell Jim I said what's up.
Everybody from sports to college class to rap and back.
Kevin, hurry up. My dad catches you in here, he's gonna kill the both of us.
Man, look at us. Three Musketeers back together again.
What I gotta show you my ID for?
Come on, Jay, let's go.
Get on the ground!
You want to talk about it?
There's a war going on outside. It is time to do something differently. Today, I'm going to change our city forever.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love the Chi, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today we're going to be talking about the Chi Season 4, Kevin, what to expect. Yes, that is the topic of discussion, man, because your boy Kevin has been through a lot. He has been here since the very beginning, and of course his story is always involved with every character within the show. And in Season 4, he's about to go through it. He's going to be facing reality of being a black male in America, and he is a threat to society. His skin color is a threat to society, and this is something that he's going to see firsthand in Season 4. And he's going to have the help of his friends, his family, the community. Everybody's going to have to come together to fight this, because it's not going to be easy, and it's going to be a hard journey to do this all along. So let's talk about it, man. What can we expect from your boy Kevin? And what was the last thing we saw out of Kevin in Season 3? Now, we go back, we have to understand that Kevin had a hell of a Season 3. You know, he spent half of the season, more than half of the season, looking for his sister, and he was willing to die to do this. I mean, he walked up on Nuck's porch step and say, look, I'm looking for my sister. I'm not leaving no matter what. And this guy almost got shot, but this is something that Kevin was willing to do. His whole demeanor, everything pretty much changed when his sister went missing. And you know, for a moment, it didn't seem like Keisha was going to come home. Mentally, this got to him, searching for her, especially when they was finding other girls and they was popping up dead. You know what I'm saying? So for Kevin, mentally, this had to be getting to him. Now, of course, he did meet Gemma in Season 3 of the Chi, and she helped him mentally get through some things, and he needed that. Not just walking up to Nuck's doorsteps. This guy was getting into fights at his job. I mean, people was being very disrespectful to him in Season 3. So you're going to see the aftermath of that in Season 4. Of course, he does not like what happened to Keisha, and he does disagree as far as Keisha keeping the baby. And that is something that we're going to talk about in this video. I mean, y'all saw what happened. You know, in his head, he's like, look, she doesn't need to keep it. that guy was crazy. We need to erase this and just leave it in the past. But remember, it's not Kevin that's carrying the baby. It's Keisha. It's her decision to make. And that is something that he's going to have to understand. I know it is difficult to do, especially since he's been through so much. He's been through a lot, man. So what can we expect for him this season? And as I tell you guys all the time, usually The Chi starts off very good. You know, they have good vibes. And that's one thing that we are going to continue to see. It will be good things happening. It's not just going to be all negativity, but it will be a focus on the negativity and on certain issues that's going on in our country. And Kevin, Papa, and Jake, of course, they're going to go through it. And not just these three guys. They come a long way. They've grown up so much. And that's why I played the video at the beginning, because, man, it's just crazy to see how much they have grown and been through throughout this journey of this series. But in this season, Kevin, he's going to have to deal with his boy Jake going through it, right? We talked about this in the Jake What to Expect. Check that video out if you have not seen it. And also, check out the What to Expect video for Keisha if you have not seen it. But in season 4, we have another event. And usually The Chi always has an event, and then the ripple effect happens right after. And we know that Jake's about to go through it with the police, using entirely too much force. This event right here is going to affect him so much, because Jake is going to go through it. Whether he gets beat down, which we know is going to happen, gets shot, we know something bad will happen to Jake with the police. And then it's going to make everybody else say, you know what, we're going to stand up. We're not going to take this anymore. And Kevin mentally, it's going to be getting to him. So he's going to need the help of his family, of his friends to help him. His mother, of course, will be there for Kevin. And we know that Kevin needs someone to talk to. He's lost a whole lot. We're going to talk about that at the end of the video. But this kid has lost a lot throughout the whole series of The Chi. So he's going to need some type of support. And we know in season 3, he met Gemma, and Gemma was there for him. Kevin, had to step up to the plate. She challenged him to do what he needed to do as far as academics and to take things more seriously. But as we saw in the season 4 trailer, we can see Gemma and Jake kicking it. Now, this could just be a theory, a fan theory that we've been talking about since season 3 about Jake and Gemma hooking up. In season 4 trailer, it definitely seems like that just may be the case. So if that is the case, what's going to happen with Jake and Kevin after this? You know what I'm saying? It's going to be some issues, right? Now, that's if that does happen. Now, these cameras, these trailers, they can make it seem like something else. But from what we've been seeing, it definitely seems like it's some type of chemistry between Jake and Gemma. And we're going to see the aftermath of that if it's going to happen in season 4 of The Chi. But that's something else that Kevin is definitely going to have to deal with if that is the case. And usually growing up, man, it's just part of life, man. Sometimes your boys, they like your girl that you messing around with. It's just part of growing up. I think these guys can get through it. I mean, hopefully it's not that serious, but that's just my opinion. Hopefully Gemma and Jake, not Gemma and Jake, but Gemma and Kevin can get things together. Now, if they do mess around and, not work together or be together anymore, well, that means Kevin's going to have to figure out something else. He may have to go get another girlfriend, y'all. Gemma is not the only girl at that school. So hopefully everything works out. We know that your boy Jake is definitely going to have a girlfriend. So maybe that's going to work out for him. And then Kevin, he can have Gemma to himself. That's if she does not mess around with Jake, right? Now, we know that Kevin is going to try to keep Jake out of trouble. And this has been happening since the very beginning. They all have been trying to keep each other out of trouble. But we know that Jake has been at more of a risk of trouble. And this is just based on his lifestyle and what he's been through. We know Jake's going to be getting to it with Bakari, the guy that shot Ronnie. We talked about this. Now, the reasoning why, we don't really know. But at the end of season 3, your boy Jake, he even said that everybody, a lot of people had it out for Ronnie. So for him to have beef with Bakari over Ronnie probably is not the case. Maybe it's about something else. Maybe it's about a girl. Who really knows? We're going to find out. Probably the 63rd Street Mob. That's something that we got to wait to find out and see. Kevin, of course, is going to have to be there for his sister. They're going to have to be there for each other. It's going to be tough. And usually the two can talk to each other and they can get through anything, right? But we know Keisha's going to go through a lot mentally. And Kevin, he's already been going through a lot since the very beginning of the series. So how will he adjust to everything that's going to come his way in season 4, right? It's going to be tough. Now, I think Kevin can get through it. He's been through a whole lot, but with the people around him, he can definitely pull through. It is easier said than done, right? It's easy to just say, oh, Kevin's going to get through it. He's a tough young man. It's going to be easy for him. It may be tough, but he's going to get through it somehow, some way. We have to go back and remember exactly what Kevin has been through the whole series of the show. Remember, this whole series started off with Kevin, right? We know that Kevin saw, of course, the death of Coogie. And then what did he do? Later on in that season, he shot Ronnie, right? And he had a mentor. He had a father figure, Brandon, right? That was all in season 1. Season 2, his pops die. So now he doesn't have his pops that he really did not know in the first place like that. Didn't really get to spend time with his pops like that in the first place. So it's kind of hard for him to deal with his father's death. On top of that, not having that father figure, but then he has Brandon there to protect him, to teach him certain things about life and how to get through certain difficulties. Brandon is gone at the end of season 2. So in season 3, we see the aftermath. Kevin doesn't have Brandon no more. He has Emmett to come in, but Emmett is not Brandon. Emmett is still learning himself on how to deal with things in his life. In season 3, you have his sister being kidnapped and not around. Mentally, this is getting to him. This guy shot a man, lost his father, lost Brandon. His sister is back. She's keeping a baby that is by a sicko. So he's not going to be all the way there. And then on top of that, in season 4, his boy Jake is going to get beat down by the police. Mentally, anybody will be going through it. I don't care what age you are. Mentally, you will be suffering a lot. So Kevin has a whole lot to deal with at the end of the day. Being black is just one of them. And in season 4, they're going to put a lot more focus on being black in America and how tough it really is, especially being a young black male in the inner cities. It's tough because you got everybody judging you. Everybody thinks that you're a weapon. Everybody thinks that you're a threat, at least a majority, right? So what is Kevin going to do? A guy that has so much against his plate. Everybody's expecting him to do good. Go to this school, get good grades, stay out of trouble. But it's always easier said than done. He has to go through it. And based off what he's been through so far, it's definitely going to be a difficult journey for him. I hope he's able to get through it, which I think he will. But it's going to be a very tough task for him to accomplish, especially with all the stuff he's been through. But it's sad, man, to see how everything started from the very beginning. These guys was little kids. They growing up now. From all the people that's been lost throughout the whole series, your boy Kevin has come a long way. And I expect him to do what he has to do like he's always done. And that is survive, learn, and keep it pushing. But you guys let me know, man. What do you expect from your boy Kevin out of season 4 of The Chi? I think he has a lot on his plate. Very difficult time for him. This guy is going to need a whole lot of communication and help to help him get through it. Make sure you checked out the what to expect that I did for Jake and your girl Keisha. I also dropped the video breakdown of the Bratz character and Vic Mensa's character as well yesterday. So check that out if you have not seen it. We're getting ready. The Chi season 4 will be premiering on May 23rd. We almost there, man. We're going to get ready. We're going to continue to break down these characters. But let me get out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.